Hello everyone, how's it going? This is Sab from Madrassa. Welcome to a brand new lesson. Before we start with the new lesson, we still have some unfinished business from the previous lesson. So let's complete this exercise. So the previous lesson was about adjectives and modifiers. So let's practice, okay? So the activity here, the task, I replace the words between brackets with the appropriate strong adjective from the following list. Now we have a list with some adjectives, but they are not base adjectives. They're not basic. They are extreme adjectives, okay? And we said that to form an extreme adjective, you need a base adjective with a modifier. So, for example, very hungry becomes something something, okay? I can't tell you. So the adjectives are lovely, exhausted, superb, starving, fabulous. In some cases, there is more than one possible answer. Now here we can use more than one extreme adjectives because some of these extreme adjectives, they have the same meaning, okay? They are similar in the meaning. So when I first saw Mykonos from the cruise ship, I thought, wow, this island is extremely beautiful. Now, which extreme adjective replaces this adjective? Extremely, which is a modifier, plus the base adjective, which is beautiful. I'm gonna have to use the marker here. So, very beautiful. What do you guys think? Okay, so we can say superb or fabulous. Here we can use more than one possible answer because they all mean the same way, like something that is excellent, okay, something that is splendid. So I could just use fabulous here. Okay, so we could just use fabulous. Now, the next one is the weather was extremely pleasant. Now, which extreme adjective best describes the weather here? Is it lovely, exhausted, superb, starving, fabulous? So what do you guys think? If you say lovely, you're good to go, okay? So yeah, you could just say, oh my God, the weather is lovely today, which means extremely pleasant, or a very beautiful weather can also mean lovely, okay? The next one, after a guided visit of the town, I felt extremely tired. Oh my God. So, there's only one extreme adjective from this list that replaces extremely tired. Can you guys guess what that adjective is? Is it starving? No, it's not. Yes, it's exhausted. Very good. Exhausted is an extreme adjective, which means I'm very, 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 very tired. But instead of saying very, 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 very tired, you could simply say exhausted, okay? So, and extremely hungry. So, which extreme adjective best represents or replaces extremely hungry? Yeah, you're right. I heard that. Excellent. It's starving. Starving is an extreme adjective, which means very hungry. I'm not just hungry, but I'm very hungry. I could eat everything, okay? So, the next one, at the restaurant, the Greek salad and moussaka dish, which was, again, a Greek traditional food that looks like lasagna, but it's not lasagna. It's made out of potatoes and eggplants, were extremely tasty. So, which extreme adjective best represent or replaces extremely tasty? If the food is tasty, oh my God, the food tastes really good. I want to eat more. So, here we can use more than one possible answer. We can say lovely as well. We can also say the food is fabulous or superb, okay? The best one is lovely. Capiche? Are we good here? So yeah, an extreme adjective is basically a modifier plus another base adjective, okay? But to represent the degree of something in a better way, the good trick excuse me, did I just say a good term? Yeah, the best thing would be to use an extreme adjective, okay? Yeah, my mind went elsewhere. So, let's just go to the next slide, which is this one. Just a second. Yeah, remember Shakira from the previous lesson? Now, I was a little bit absent-minded and I made a small, tiny mistake, so I'm here to correct it. And I think there was one person from the comment section and she or he was very observant, so thank you so much for pointing out at the mistake from the previous video. So yeah, will here was an adverb, not an adjective. Now, I'm actually here to explain something, okay? So, Shakira sings well. Shakira, everyone knows who Shakira is. Sings is the verb and will here is the adverb. So the adverb here describes the verb sings. So we are describing the way Shakira sings. So adverb comes after the verb. So you add something to the verb. Now, this is the same example after we used a modifier plus an adverb. So, Shakira sings quite well, or Shakira sings really well, or Shakira sings very well. So here we are adding more degree, more meaning to the adverb well. Same thing with the previous lesson, adjective plus modifier adds more degree to the adjective, so we can do the same thing. So the point here, what I'm trying to tell you is that adverbs, so what is an adverb? An adverb is something you add to the verb. You don't add it to a noun, okay? Name of a person, food, building, okay? Any noun. So adverbs work with with verbs only. Sorry. So, an adverb describes a verb or an action, okay? Any action that is being performed. For example, run. I run really fast. So here, I'm describing the action, okay? Or I'm walking really slow. I'm describing the action, the verb walk. So the action of walking in slow motion, okay? So the adverb answers the question how. So when I say she walks slowly, I can just ask, how does she walk? She walks slowly. So we need to ask the question how to find the adverb in the sentence. Okay? So the next one is, the adverb gives us more information about the action that's been done, okay? The action that is being performed, it gives us more information, okay? Which is a little bit different from the adjective. It gives us more information about a noun, okay? But here it gives us more information about an action. The last one is, an adverb can also be used after a modifier, which is the thing that I forgot to mention in the previous lesson. Just like Shakira's example, okay, we added the modifier quite to the adverb will. So will, in Shakira's example, it was not an adjective, and I apologize, okay? People make mistakes, to err is human, and I'm just a human, okay? So thank you so much for the person who pointed out the mistake, okay? So, here's another example. So, everyone knows this movie. It is one of my favorite movies, by the way. It's called Fast and Furious, okay? So, Fast and Furious, we have two adjectives here. So, Vin Diesel, which is this actor right here, drives fast, okay? So, here we have the verb drive, and we have fast. So fast here is an adverb. And to make sure that fast is the adverb, we can simply ask how. How does he, or how does Vin Diesel drive? He drives fast. But if I want to add more degree, if I want to say that, oh my God, he drives, what is it? Exactly. So I can simply say Vin Diesel drives very fast. So I can add a modifier, very, really, quite, so, any modifier you want to this, to fast, okay? To the adverb. So Vin Diesel drives very fast. So modifier, adverb, okay? Let's take one more example. So here, look at the picture. The girl is playing the drums. So how does she play the drums? How do you think she's playing the drums? Look at the boy. Oh my God, make it stop. Stop, please. I don't want to hear it. So she, or the girl, plays the drums loudly. Now, loudly here, okay, is a lot of noise. So loudly is the adverb because we're describing the action of the girl playing the drums, the way she's playing the drums. So to add more intensity, to add more degree, more power to the example, we can just say she plays the drums really loudly. Okay, so really is a modifier, loudly is an adverb. So this is the thing that you need to understand today. You can actually use modifiers to modify adverbs as well, not just adjectives. Okay, so modifier plus adjective, modifier plus adverb for more degree, more intensity, more meaning, more emphasis. Okay, so I guess this is it. So now we start with our lesson. So today's lesson is going to be a follow-up to the previous lesson, which is comparatives of equality and inequality. What is comparatives of equality and inequality? Does it ring any bell? Okay, so let's take a look at this symbol right here, which symbolizes the word equality, okay? So this is the symbol of equality, and this one is the symbol of inequality. Some things that are not equal. But when things are equal, this is it. Same degree, same measurement, same shape, okay? Same quality. Okay, so let's take a look at these pictures. Now, this picture is from the school book, okay? So this is a place, this is a city, Malaga, okay? And this is the famous Leaning Tower of Pisa. So, we use comparative of equality to compare people, animals, objects, things in general, two cars, two types of food, two buildings, okay? That are similar, equal, okay? In some qualities, for example, shape, height, weight, speed. So, if you take a look at this picture and the other picture, which adjectives are we going to use and what are we comparing here? Are they equal in or are they not equal in They are equal. So, in what? Think about it. So, Malaga is big. So the size of the town, the size of the city, Malaga, is big. And Pisa is big as well. So we are comparing the size. Okay, so we are comparing the size. Let me try to write here. The size of the two cities, okay? So, to make the comparative of equality, I would just say, okay, yeah. Malaga is as big as Pisa, okay? So Malaga is as big as Pisa, or Pisa is as big as Malaga. So what am I using here is as plus adjective, ADJ is for adjective, guys, and as, okay? So this is how to express quality. So this is how to express the comparative of equality. As plus any adjective. It doesn't matter if it's long or short. which is something we're going to talk about in the next lesson. So, as big as important as comfortable as, okay? So this is the rule. This is really basic. Malaga is as big as Pisa, okay? So, let's take a look at one more example. And it should be about inequality. When two things are not equal, they are not similar, they are different in something, okay? So I have two pictures of two phones. This is the Oppo mobile, and this is pretty self-explanatory, the iPhone 14 Pro Max, okay? Do you think they are equal? Are they equal? I don't think so. So, we use comparative of inequality. So, inequality is actually not similarities. We are not comparing similarities, the things that they have in common. We are actually comparing dissimilarities, which are differences. So when two things are different, they are not similar, okay? In inequality, it could be shape, speed, color, height, weight, anything. Cost. So, they are not equal, of course. So what would we say in this example? Oppo mobile is not as expensive as iPhone 14, or is it the iPhone 14 Pro Max? I can't make the difference. All I know is that iPhone 14 or iPhone 14 Pro Max, they are both expensive. So this one is more expensive than this one. So to express inequality, we need to use not as adjective plus as, okay? So not as important as, not as dangerous as, not as big as, blah, blah, okay? So it could be any adjective. So Oppo mobile is not as expensive as iPhone 14, of course, okay? So time for a little pop quiz before we wrap up today's lesson. So let's see if you guys understood how to make comparative of equality and inequality. So I have two pictures, so I want you to take a good look at the two pictures. Please look. So this is what is this? Is it a tricycle? This is a bike, okay, or bicycle. And this is a motorbike. Do you think that bikes and motorbikes are equal in terms of speed? So, if you're riding a bike or you're riding a motorbike, which one is fast? Okay, so the adjective here is fast. Now, I would like you to express comparative of quality, equality, or inequality. Okay? Think about it. Tick tock, tick tock. The clock is ticking. So, this is a bike and this is the motorbike, and the adjective is fast. Okay? All you have to do is express either equality or inequality. So, the answer is the bike is not as, I'm sorry, there's a missing as here. Okay. So, the bike is not as fast as the motorbike. So, they are not similar when it comes to speed. Okay. This one is faster. If you can listen to the word that I'm using, faster, this is actually next time's lesson. So, I'm preparing you for the upcoming lesson, okay? So, one more example, which is the last one. Oh my God. So, two different animals. Do you think they are equal or not equal when it comes to danger? Okay, so which animal do you think is more dangerous, or are they both dangerous? So think about it. Are we going to express equality or inequality? Did you guys guess? I know you did. So yeah, the lion is as dangerous as the tiger. So the lion is a dangerous animal, and the tiger is a dangerous animal as well. So they are somehow similar, okay, when it comes to danger. So the lion is as dangerous as the tiger, okay? So this is how we express or how we make comparative of equality when two things are equal and when two things are different from each other. So I hope today's lesson was very clear. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't forget to reach out to us via email or leave a comment down below. We would like to hear from you. And so see you next time. Take care. Bye.